everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. Before we get any further, I do want to give a big thank you to Beetles for sponsoring today's video. And in today's video, I am going to be unboxing the Beetles Tipex Instant Apex Half Matte Stiletto Long nail kit. So this does include the sculpted acrylic tips and the nail glue, and then there's also some other items in here. So we get 224 pieces and 16 sizes for the acrylic nail tips, and this is a part of their Tipex Instant Apex product line. So let's go ahead, unbox this. I want to see everything that is included in this kit. This kit can be purchased from Amazon, and I will have it linked down below in the description box for you all. So when you open up the kit, here is the top side of the box, and you can just see like they give kind of like a really good diagram for these acrylic full cover nail tips. So these are full cover. They have that thinner base near the cuticle area. They are also thick and strong. Like if you were to clip the nail tip down, like for the removal process, or just seeing how thick the nail tips are, they do have a very like thick nail, like the center of the nail, because they do give off the perfect instant apex. And then there is also a pre-etched underside, so no extra filing needed. And then the free edge of the nail does have the C curve. So this is a really good diagram for these acrylic Tipex Instant Apex nails. And then down here we have all of the goodies included. So we do have the application guide. I'm gonna just move this off to the side a little bit here. We also get a hand file. This is a 100/180 grit. We have the Tipex Instant Apex Nail Glue Gel. I love this stuff. It's perfect for applying these nail tips because there is going to be like a little gap between the nail tip and your natural nail because of that arch and the apex. So this glue gel, because it's more of like a solid glue gel, it's going to fill that gap perfectly. We also get a little mini UV LED flash curing lamp along with the cord. And this one I really like because it is a flash sensor light. So when you put your finger in, it will turn on, and then when you pull your finger out, it will turn off. And then it also does have an automatic timer as well. And the last thing included are the Tipex Instant Apex full cover acrylic nail tips. We do get a total of 224 nail tips, and there are also 16 sizes. I love the wide size variety. This is perfect for multiple sizes of natural nail beds, which is really nice. And then this shape is their stiletto long. So let's just take a quick look before we get into applying these. So as you can see, let's take a look at that underside. You can see that pre-etching on the underside, which is going to save us time. We don't need to worry about doing any extra filing. These are also pre-shaped too, so really there isn't much filing needed whatsoever, which is really nice. And let me just pop off the largest size here, largest size being size 00. And I just want to give you all a little bit of a closer look. So I really like the shape and the length. These are a very beautiful stiletto, and the long length is also very nice. I feel like it does give off a really nice long nail shape. And then here is just a side profile of the nail. I will show this a little bit closer and better once I actually have these applied, but you can see that instant apex, and that is like the whole product line of these Tipex nails. You can apply full cover acrylic nails using some glue gel and get very beautiful acrylic-like professional looking nails at the comfort of your own home and easily just by applying some full cover nail tips. So that was everything included in this kit. We get the nail tips, we get our little flash cure light, we get some of the Tipex Instant Apex Nail Glue Gel, a hand file, and then also we do have the application guide. So this is a really great kit. There are also many other lengths and size options available, and they actually just recently launched their new Tipex Light Instant Apex nails. I did a full video on that and I will have it linked up in the cards, but those have a little bit more of a moderate arch where these have a higher arch. So I definitely recommend checking out that video if you haven't already, because those new and improved Tipex Light nails are going to be everybody's dream if you want a more moderate arch versus the original having a little bit of a higher arch, but both of them still being the exact same quality and being very strong nail tips. So I am going to go ahead and start off with my cuticle pusher. I like to push back my cuticles using this side, and then I also like to scrape up any dead cuticle using this side of the tool. To help further remove any of the cuticle, I am going to go in with a pair of cuticle nippers. So now that I have went in and cut anything that I felt comfortable with the cuticle nippers, I'm now going to use my e-file with some cuticle bits. So I am going to first start off with this drill bit. At this point, my natural nails are already looking a lot better, but we do have a few more steps. So I am going to remove the shine, the natural shine from my nail plate. I'm going to use a buffer to do this, but you can of course also use a nail file or even your nail drill with a sanding band. Now let's take a stiff dust brush to remove all of the nail dust. I'm just going to go through with it being dry first and just remove the nail dust. Then I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol. I'm going to add a little bit onto the dust brush. Then I'm just going to go back through, and this is going to help further remove any of the dust. And then this is also going to help dehydrate my natural nails. And I'm going to first start off with the nail prep dehydrator, and I am going to apply a coat of this to all of the nails. And this is basically just like the rubbing alcohol. So if you do not have this, you can just use the rubbing alcohol or an alcohol pad. I just like to furthermore go in and use the actual dehydrator. That way I can really make sure to dehydrate my natural nails and really just get rid of all of those oils that are on my natural nails. Now that I went in with a layer of that, I'm going to take the Beetles primer and go in with a coat of this to all of my nails. This is going to prime your natural nails and allow for a better adhesion. If you do struggle with lifting, you can definitely go in with 2 coats of this to see if that helps. When I do my toenails, that is the key hack for my toenails, is to actually go in with 2 coats of primer, because I feel like it really just helps give a strong hold and just make the nails bond so much better. So now that I have the primer applied, I'm going to go in with the Beetles base gel, and I'm going to apply a layer of this to all of my nails, and then I will cure in my full powered nail lamp for a full 60-second cure. So now that I have my natural nails prepped, let's go ahead and get these nail tips sized out. So I'm just going to size them to fit my natural nails and then place them here on my palette. When sizing out your nail tips, the main goal is just to be sure that the nail tip does fit from sidewall to sidewall. My nail tips are now sized out, and I did get the perfect fit with these, but keep in mind you can also use the hand file to do any customization if necessary. The cuticle area of these nail tips, it is thinned out, which is really nice, and even though these are thick, durable nail tips, I find that you can still take a hand file and go around the cuticle area just to shape it to match your cuticle area. That way in the end you will get a much better result. And then also, as you can see, these nails do have that pre-etching, so we don't need to worry about going in and actually prepping these nail tips since they are already pre-etched for us. And I will say these Tipex Instant Apex nails, they are the best pre-etched full cover nail tips I have ever seen. The pre-etching just, it's not just matte, it's actually etched on the nail, which I really like. So now let's apply them. I am going to be using the glue gel that was included in the kit, of course, and then also I did go ahead and plug in the little flash cure light here. The cord is a little bendy, so let me just try to unbend it a little bit so I can have it sitting. I like to always have it sitting on my left-hand side. I just find that easier when applying the nail tips. Okay, so it's not going to be sitting there perfectly, but that will work. Now let's take our glue gel. This does have a precision point, which makes it very nice when adding the glue into the nail tips. And basically what I like to do is I like to follow that pre-etched part and kind of use that as a guide or an estimate where my natural nail will be. And then I just go in and apply the glue gel. I just apply it like in little lines on the nail. Keep in mind, you really do not need much of this product just because it is a thick gel. So I just add a little bit to the nail tip, and then I will go in with applying the nail tip starting at the cuticle and slowly lowering the nail until the gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail. Once the gel has reached the free edge, I will then just hold that nail tip in place and do my flash cure. Keep in mind, this mini lamp is only intended for flash cures. It is not going to fully cure the gel. So once you do have all of your nail tips applied, you will want to go into a large full powered nail lamp and do a full cure. That way you can be sure that the gel does get a full cure. So I will just repeat this process to all of my nails, and then once I do have them all applied, that's when I will go in and do my full cure. So I went in with a little filing and buffing to the nails. I also brushed away the nail dust. Before we start our nail design, I do quickly just want to take some appreciation for this beautiful Instant Apex. To think that these nails look like an acrylic nail set, and all I did was applied full cover nail tips using some gel. It is absolutely incredible to me, and I really love these Tipex Instant Apex nails. I also can't wait to try more of the nail shapes and lengths of the new Tipex light nails. I am very excited to do so. Let me know down below in the comment section what shape and length of the new Tipex light nails that you guys would like to see me try. But these are also very beautiful, the long stiletto of the original Tipex. I personally really like the higher arch. For me, I find it very beautiful. I know some people though like that more moderate or lower arch, and that's completely okay, because now Beetles does actually offer the Tipex Light, which is a little bit more of a lightweight, moderate arch versus this much higher arch for the original Tipex. So that is really nice. But here's just a closer look at these. Very, very beautiful. Now let's go ahead and do our nail design. So I want to do a fall nail look. So I'm going to be using a brown and a cream nude for the base color on all of my nails. I'm gonna do 3 cream nude nails and 2 brown nails. And I'm just gonna go in with 2 coats of each of those colors, curing for 60 seconds in between each coat. Here are how my nails are looking after I have the base color applied to the nails. I love this cream nude with this brown color. So pretty. These nails are already giving fall. I just want to do a little bit of nail art. So with that same brown gel polish, I put some out on my palette here, and I am just going to use a liner brush and a dotting tool because I want to do some brown dots on the index and the pinky nail, and then I want to add a little brown bow to the middle finger. I think that will be so cute and just really tie the brown into all of the nails. So I'm first going to just start off with the dotting tool and do the brown dots on both of the nails, and then I will cure that. So those polka dot nails were very easy and they look so cute. I know polka dot nails are actually very trendy right now and I really like those nails. I see why it's trending. I think that's super cute. Now for the middle finger, I am going to do a little brown bow and I'm just going to use the liner brush to do that. Once I like the bow, I will go ahead and cure. So I just finished the bow and I really like that, but I think I want to do it more in the center of the nail just because I don't like this empty space down here. So I really like the bow, but I'm just going to remove that and redo it and just try to get it more into the center of the nail. And I just add on like a little dot trying to find like the center where I want the bow to start. And I think this will be a lot better having the bow more down a little bit versus having it up towards the cuticle. That way there's a little bit of space at the free edge and also at the cuticle versus the bow being pushed really up high. I finally got the bow how I want it, so I'm now going to go in with my top coat gel. I'm going to apply this to all of the nails and cure. My top coat is now cured, so I am going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finishing look of these nails. I absolutely love how they turned out. I love like the fall coquette vibes that they give. I think this was a very simple and easy nail set and it really turned out super cute. I love them. The brown polka dots, the brown bow, and then just the single brown nails. You can also spice these up a little bit more by adding like maybe even a glitter gel on the brown, chrome powder, rhinestones, but I really like how simple they are. They were just very easy to do, and I think it is a very simple and delicate nail set, which I really love. All of the products that I did use in today's video, I will be leaving them linked down below in the description box in case you guys do want to pick them up for yourself. I had a lot of fun trying out this long Stiletto Tipex Instant Apex nail kit from Amazon. It is a really great kit, and if stiletto or long nails are not your favorite, like I mentioned, Beetles does offer many other nail shapes and lengths. I also now have a Beetles Tipex Instant Apex playlist, so you can see the other styles that I have tried, including their new Tipex light nails. I really hope that you all did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.